Monday, 23rd of March. They've closed all the beaches in Dubai now. Not that that concerns me. I've never liked going to the beach. I hate getting sand in my crack. To me, that's the outdoor equivalent of getting a piece of shell in my mouth when I'm eating me dippy soldiers with me soft-boiled egg. I see they're also closing pubs, Primark and fast food outlets in the UK. The chavs will have nothing to do but make more babies. £1 to a penny says there's an influx of newborns called Connor or Brittany in 9 months' time. Tuesday, 24th of March. What a 24 hours it's been. It looks like I won't be getting my annual week in our Lake District bolt hole as flights have now been all but totally grounded. The malls in Dubai will also be closed from tomorrow, which comes at just at the wrong time for me, as the crotch on at least 3 pairs of my underpants have passed the bobbling stage and are now one brisk walk away from giving up the ghost completely. On a brighter note, if I do have to pop along to the local shop for loose tea or a Sudoku compendium, it seems the threat of coronavirus is keeping one nuisance, the meddlesome e-scooter brigade, at home. Small mercies. Wednesday, 25th of March. The Olympic Games have been postponed, and whilst I'm sad for the sportsmen, I myself haven't taken an interest in matters Olympic since the heady days of Coe versus Ovett, the marvellously moustached gadabout Daley Thompson, and, of course, the carved from granite physique of Fatima Whitbread. I've been asked by several Dubai literary types if I'd give something back by doing live readings on Facebook, and, whilst the thought of being back in front of a live audience, albeit virtual, has a certain je ne sais quoi, I had to let the cleaner go at the start of this virus, and I'm not having the tittle-tattles of Dubai casting their critical eye over the layer of dust on me porcelain greyhound and the Hemingway first editions. So that put paid to that. Thursday, 26th of March. Had my first meeting via one of those multi-person applications today. What a barrel of laughs that was. I couldn't concentrate on what any of the participants were saying because all I could think of was they'd all chosen somewhere to sit to best show off their interior design skills. And the result? Very late 90s ITV house makeover DIY show. It seems like some people just don't have an eye for the home aesthetic. I myself chose to sit in my tan leather Eames lounge chair beside a framed photograph of myself, Michael Palin and Brian Blessed at the Oxford Union, one of whom spent all night obsessing about climbing a local spire naked. I'll leave it to you to work out who. Monday, 30th of March. Dubai has been on lockdown over the weekend. Authorities were very strict, telling people not to leave the house unless extremely necessary between the hours of 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. I think it's happening all this week as well. In my case, they were preaching to the choir. By 8 p.m. most nights, I'm in my pyjamas and slippers, with a Horlicks by my side and a dog-eared periodical in my lap. In fact, the only things that would get me out of the house after 8 p.m. would be a fire or a visit to the 24-hour chemist when my mother needs an emergency tenor lady top-up. Hashtag stay home. Monday, 30th of March. Lockdown continues in Dubai. Our neighbourhood has instigated a ban on all non-essential services, which means our gardener hasn't been since Thursday, and, with a justified amount of melancholy, I can report that the damage to my bougainvillea and frangipani could possibly be irreparable. The gardener also washes our Kia Sportage bi-weekly, a job I'm no longer able nor willing to undertake. In his absence, the Sportage now looks like it's just finished the Paris-Dakar rally. Goodness knows what the curtain twitchers on our road must be saying about us. We'll be the talk of the Arabian Ranchers' Facebook pages. Still, we persevere. Tuesday, 31st of March. With every hour, it seems the coronavirus pandemic brings fresh and shocking news for the world and communities to digest. Yesterday evening, it was the somewhat inevitable announcement that schools in Dubai will remain closed for the remainder of the educational year. We are currently hosting my nephew, and on hearing the news, he somewhat hastily threw all his papers out of the windows to celebrate. On hearing that his distance learning will continue for that period, he spent the next 25 minutes scouring the streets for his projects on the Nazis and chlamydia. I personally am beside myself at the thought. I barely survived the last week of being a surrogate teacher, and I'm still recovering from making a hat from recyclables and a rap video about long division and algebra.